Somebody has to keep your girl happy. My parents did a pretty good job with discipline. I was one of these people. My eyes were opened forever. It's that time of the year again. November. No, not November. Is it still November? Hopefully this video comes out before November is over. If it doesn't, I tried. Anyway, it's no, not November, and once again, I will not be participating. Somebody has to keep your girl happy. But in honor of no, not, I will be telling you guys the story of how I discovered dirty videos for the first time. But before we get into the video, be sure to like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and turn on notifications. I'll give you a minute. You done? Alright, now the story. I like to believe that I was a good kid growing up. Well, I mean, I did get into trouble a few times, but it was mostly nothing serious. Mostly. My parents did a pretty good job with discipline. Maybe too good. And this meant that for a long time, I was what you would consider to be a good boy. Although the one vice that I knew I had was the fact that I liked women. And as a young boy, I was already aware of this. So I had a lot of crushes. A whole lot. And this meant that I spent a lot of time daydreaming about what my married life would be like with each of my wives. But that was all. It was innocent, and while stuff like spicy magazines and adult scenes in movies and music videos did have me curious, I mostly did my best to avoid them because, like I said, a good boy. But you see, Stello had a problem. And this problem is that I'm Gen Z and I grew up with technology. Technology and the internet have made life so much easier. You can access information from anywhere in the world at any time. I mean, we have AI that can write code, we have YouTube and social media, Uber, online shopping, all great stuff. But as with all good things, there are a few downsides. We have scammers, hackers stealing your personal information, but you don't have to worry about that anymore because of today's sponsors, ExpressVPN. I'm just kidding. Subscribe? Anyway, speaking of downsides, let's talk about the rise of internet porn and more recently, OF. You see, apparently in the past, if you wanted to look at the dirty stuff, you'd have to walk into a shop and rent a DVD or a tape or just buy them and everyone would see you. But now, all you literally have to do is pull your phone out of your pockets and tap a screen. Well, this ease of access also means that more and more young humans are more likely to discover these types of content a little earlier than they should. I was one of these people. But the very first time I saw porn was in a DVD. Let me explain. I was pretty young, so the details are fuzzy, but I remember being in my parents' room going through random CDs and DVDs looking for a cartoon. I'm testing all of them one by one because they weren't labeled. I put one disc into the player and what I saw confused me. Bro, I was like 5. What were these people on the TV doing? You're not a Power Ranger! Get off my screen. And that was that. I would encounter this type of content a few more times when I was around 7 or 8 years old. The first time being when I found it on a relative's laptop, and the second time being when I found it on someone's phone. I remember watching these videos and still not quite understanding what was going on, but it made me feel some kind of way, and I liked it. But I also had a gut feeling that it was wrong, so I watched them in secret. I would stay relatively innocent until the year I was about to finish primary school. Meet Jeffrey, my best friend at the time, and the person who would officially introduce me to adult content. You see, like every child, I liked to play games on my parents' phone. Now, it was the early 2010s and Android wasn't yet popular in Nigeria. Most phones at the time ran on the Java operating system, and with Java phones, you had to choose a screen resolution when downloading an app. If you didn't, the app could end up looking too big or too small for your phone screen. Because of this, we had our go-to websites to save us the stress. The most popular ones being waptrick.com, wapday.com, and safan.ru. We were also able to download music and videos from these websites. Now, Wapday and Waptrick were both owned by the same company, along with a bunch of other similar websites providing similar services. And I liked going through the different websites if I was looking for a game or a song or a video. Keep this in mind. So one day I'm talking to Jeffrey about looking for a new game because I was bored of the old ones, and I asked if he knew anywhere I could find one. Bro, I've checked all the websites. I haven't seen anything new. Well, have you checked RedWap? Red what? RedWap? Red Dead? RedWap? No, what's that? What do you mean, what's that? You don't know RedWap? No. Bro, you're missing out. Check it out and thank me later. I got home that evening, went online, and my eyes were opened forever. There were beautiful women everywhere. and I could access all of this for free? Bro, I was hooked. At the time, I still didn't really understand what I was watching, but I knew it made me feel some type of way I couldn't quite explain. I mean, bro, I was like 9. Puberty hadn't hit yet, so there was nothing to beat. I didn't even know I could do that until I was like 13 years old. But you mean I was able to see beautiful naked women for free? Now, I don't know how other people learn about jerking off, but here's how I found out. So one night at around 12 a.m., I'm in my room. I don't remember what I was doing. I think I was studying. At this point, I had been caught watching spicy videos once in the past, not so long after I discovered them actually, and now I didn't watch them often, but I still went on the websites every now and then and would occasionally run Google searches for female celebrity thirst traps. I got tired of studying and I decided to take a break to use my phone. I'm not exactly sure why, but I decided to check out the very first website that Jeffrey gave to me. By the time, I had already learned what this type of content was, and I had already studied reproduction in biology. So while I was watching the video, I remember thinking to myself, they seem to be really enjoying that. I wonder if I can recreate that feeling with my hand. And that thing the guy shoots at her at the end, that must be sperm. I wonder if I can make that. So I went to the bathroom with my phone and, well, I don't need to explain what happened next. But after that first time, it was just downhill from there, bro. And I would get caught 2 more times, but getting caught is a topic for another video. Hi, if you made it this far, I just want to say a big thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and do me a favor, follow my Instagram, my TikTok, my Twitter. I post updates on videos and like just me generally there. I also respond to DMs and all of that. Also, I am so sorry this video is late. It was supposed to come out in November, but I have been occupied. And well, life has just really been happening, so there's that. Please do me a favor, share it to your friends. This close to 2K, so just be sure to subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Like the video, thank you, and I love you. Also, I'm going to try following a new schedule where I will try to upload a video every 2 weeks. So that's like at least 2 videos in a month. Let's say a new video every 10 to 14 days. That's going to be the new schedule. I just hope I'm going to be able to keep up with it. And yeah, thank you for watching.